to my channel, Beauty Boomer. If you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you're a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Today we're going to do something a little different. I was tagged by the channel Ives and Beauty, which I will link below. She is tagged me in this YouTuber's tag. So without any further ado, I like doing these tags because it gives you an opportunity to kind of get to know me a little better, because when I'm doing a tutorial, I'm focused so much on the makeup, and I try to get it done in a certain amount of time so I don't chit chat too much. So I thought this was a nice tag to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So the first question is, what was the hardest part about starting a channel? The hardest part about starting a channel is starting a channel. Just getting the idea out of your head and doing it. So the first thing I did was I ordered a ring light off of YouTube. I'm not off of YouTube, off of Amazon. Sorry. So I ordered a ring light off of Amazon, and that's how I started my channel, with a ring light and my phone. So the second question is, what equipment do you use? So I use a ring light. I have two softbox lights on either side of me now. I've kind of added to my equipment. And I have a phone. I have an iPhone XS Max. When I started my channel, I had the iPhone 7. So I upgraded my phone, and what I do is I shoot with my rear-facing camera, and then I have a little monitor to make sure that I'm actually in the, in the shot, kind of centered. So that's how I do it now. When I first started, I just used the front-facing camera, and that was with my iPhone 7, and I used to get a lot of light fluctuation, and it drove me crazy. So I upgraded my phone and started doing it this way. So number 3 is, what editing program do you use, and what did you start with? Most of the time I edit on iMovie, unless the video is going to be longer than 15 minutes or I want to do a lot of layering. The other app that I use is LumaFusion. I don't use that as much though. I mostly stick with iMovie. It just seems to be the easiest. So let's see, did you have any experience with making videos before starting YouTube? No, I had absolutely no experience. I had no experience editing, nothing. On average, how long does it take you to edit? It really depends on the video. If it's a makeup look, I edit out some of the blending. The last couple of videos, I've really tried to leave all the blending in, so you can actually see in real time how I blend. But sometimes I jump ahead only to save some time. So sometimes I can spend up to an hour editing. Now, I wish I had good editing skills and could add things in. I see a lot of the younger people that just are incredible at editing, and I'm just not one of them. But it's a learning curve, like anything. What was the worst technical accident you've had since starting your channel? Thinking that my camera was turned on and making a whole video, only to realize that my camera wasn't on, and when I went to turn it off is when I actually turned it on. So yeah, there was that. Did you ever film something and not upload it? Yes, I did. I've probably only about 3 times though. One, I did a rainbow eye look last year for the Pride Parade in my town. That didn't go well. And then a couple other ones, I just wasn't feeling it, so I just didn't post them. But not very often, only 3. Let's see. Do you write a script or plan what you are going to talk about? No, I don't write a script or plan, and I don't practice my eye looks either before I do them. I try to be in the moment, and I never know for sure how it's going to turn out until I'm actually doing it. So that's a no for me. Have you started talking differently since starting your channel? I haven't started talking differently. I do edit myself a little bit. Probably in my real life, I might swear a little bit more. I try to keep it classy here. But just around the house, though, with my daughter, we are always saying things from like Rich Locks, you know, or going through the gigs or clock at the house or something like that. So we do pick up the slang from other YouTubers. So let's see. What's the one thing that annoys you when editing yourself? I guess sometimes my voice, and sometimes I'll get makeup or powder on my shirt, and then through the whole video it looks like I'm wearing a dirty shirt. So sometimes like that kind of stuff bothers me the most. Or if I am if looking down and you're doing my makeup in a mirror here and you're just looking at the top of my head, you know, for too long, that bothers me a lot. Let's see. What is your biggest editing pet peeve in others' videos? The biggest editing pet peeve I have, and I see it a lot in some of the younger YouTubers that I don't watch a ton of them, but mainly because it's annoying. And Manny started doing it. It's like these jump cuts, and they zoom in and zoom out, and they're just like kind of all over the place. Sometimes if it's done right and it's actually funny, but a lot of times it comes off as trying too hard. So let's see. Do you ever feel self-conscious in your videos? A little bit at the beginning. I felt self-conscious. You know, sometimes I would get in my head, and that's when you start, you know, tripping up on your words and stuff like that. But the more that I've done it, the more confident I've become, and so not so much. And what keeps you inspired to keep creating? The one thing that really keeps me inspired are the comments people leave and the interaction I have with the people that watch my videos. I feel like I've made some friends, and we talk on Twitter, and we talk in the comment section here. So that is what really motivates me to keep going. Sometimes I fall into a little rut. Like over the winter, January and February was kind of like this low period where I just wasn't feeling so super motivated. So I tried doing a live stream, and that I really had a fun time doing. So I've only done 2, and I hope to do more in the very near future. So that is it. That is the tag. I am going to go ahead and tag my friend Carrie at the Nosy Hausfrau. And I'm also going to tag Jasmine at GadgetBeat30. So I hope that they do this tag, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!